Everybody's got a place in the garden, under trees, dry shade, where no matter how hard you try, nothing seems to establish. These are the plants for you. Good morning from Glendowick. It's a chilly April morning. This week we're going to look at ground covers and small perennial plants to grow in dry shade. And what all these plants have in common is that they do their thing, they grow and they flower early in the season before all the main trees leaf up. And so you've got lots and lots of colour at this time of year. Here's an example. This is a Tiarella from North America, has lovely patterned leaves and produces these fluffy white flowers for several weeks, if not months, on and off through the summer. A very good plant and will do well in shady conditions. This one here, this Corydalis, was introduced from China in the 1980s, and it romps and seeds around the garden very nicely under shrubs and trees. I wouldn't plant this in a rockery or something like that because it'll probably start to take over. It's a bit rampant, but it's a very good thing. If you've got a slightly rougher patch of garden underneath trees and so on, it will establish and spread nicely, as will its near relative, the Dicentra. The same thing applies. Don't plant this where you don't want it to spread, but the two of these will do very well under trees. If you like patterned foliage, this is basically like a forget-me-not. It's a Brunnera with little blue flowers and lovely patterned white leaves. Again, once it's established, will grow well in shade. And finally, I'm going to turn to one of my favourite plants, the Epimedium, which is really doing its thing at this time of year. They have these amazing spidery flowers in many different colours. You can see they have spurs on the flowers. And as well as the flowers, they also have very attractive foliage, particularly through the summer. The foliage, as you can see here, usually has bronze patterning on. And they're semi-evergreen, so even in the autumn they look good, and some of them even colour up nicely into reds and bronzes in the autumn. They come in almost any colour you can think of: red, purple, orange, white, and bicolours. And some of the most spectacular ones are yellow, like this one here, which is called Epimedium sulphureum. And lots of flowers. They tend to flower in April and May, and maybe into early June, and then you get lots of nice patterned foliage through the summer. So excellent plants and very good for dry shade. If you want a masterclass in how to plant things under trees, go to Branklin Gardens on the outskirts of Perth. They have the biggest collection of this kind of material you'll see anywhere, and it's in flower at the moment. It's a very good place to go at this time of year. It'll give you lots of ideas for your garden.